Well, hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of September 23rd, the last week of September. Can you believe we're heading into October already for 2024? This is truly crazy how fast September went for me. Before we get started, I just want to show you that we're going to be pulling some tarot cards here. I'm going to be clarifying with another deck of tarot cards and also be pulling tea leaf and oracle cards. And at the end of the reading, make sure you stick around because I'll also be rolling these dice here and we'll see what numbers come out for you today. But thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. First, I'd like to ask Spirit Guide, please join us in this reading. Please provide me the intuition and guidance needed to give Sagittarius the best messages possible for their week of September 23rd. Please go with my friends in their week and join them in their adventures and show them any path towards abundance, protection, safety, and good health. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, for joining us. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to do just a random cut here on the tea leaf cards, and we start off with Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Love it. And Needle and Thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love to see that type of messaging coming out for your week. Let's see, what other messages do we have, please, in the Oracle cards? Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Sagittarius, starting off with that success card, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. Nice big trophy, giving me the, oh, you got 3 cards, all right, instead of 2. I love this. Nice big trophy, reminds me of the 9 of Cups. And then we have gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. And, ooh, beautiful card. Wisdom. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. And that really gives me that whole feeling of you're on the right track. You have the foresight. You see ahead. You see the moves ahead. Gambling, hey, you know, some of us like to hit up those casinos. I would probably just be a little more careful during this week. Don't go too crazy on those expenditures, on those bets. And let's see, what else do we have for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Saving face. Okay. Saving face and rewards. All right. Saving face, you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. And then rewards, you are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Love to see these type of cards where they speak of karmic rewards. This saving face, I feel like that might just be a situation that you experience during the week. Could be at work, could be with coworkers. I get that feeling with coworkers potentially, or it could be with a family member. I just would... Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just a situation where you just turn the other cheek. You know, we have this, she's rubbing this gold on her cheek. So I get that overall message of turn the other cheek, ignore it. Don't get sucked into that. But let's see, what other messages do we have for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. So you start off with Judgment, karmic return, karmic rewards, just like we were talking about up here. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Pentacles down here, you have the 6 of Pentacles, and you have the 10 of Swords. And finally, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see, bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Absolutely. Love to see this. Wheel of Fortune energy coming out for you for the week. And this is your shadow card. This is your shadow self. So I feel like a lot of you, I almost feel like some of you feel like your luck is extraordinarily high this week, and hence the reason we have this gambling card. Some of you are almost pushing your luck. You're pushing it to the point of, where you might fall into this trap of needing a handout, needing a little bit of help. I would say that with this Wheel of Fortune, some of you do feel like your luck is turning. You see the signs. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think it's ready where these huge rewards are coming out. So like I said, I would definitely be careful if you're planning any trip to a casino, doing any sports betting. I would definitely double check what you're trying to, where you're trying to win any type of money. If you're not in the gambling world, then fantastic. I would ignore that. Just don't even worry about it because it doesn't pertain to you. Just take what resonates in this reading, please. But that Wheel of Fortune card is a card of destiny and luck. It does mean that luck is turning in your favor. New good fortune is coming in. Be open with how things are going to unfold in the future here. I always get the feeling with the Wheel of Fortune is like sometimes we try to take too much control, and that can interfere with how the wheel is turning. So I would really be leery of taking control, trying to take over where things are headed for you in the future here. So we start off with Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. And I do feel like, there is this whole mission of what can I do to better increase my money or better balance out my work-life balance here. I get this vibe of that you're wanting to change your current path, or you're wanting to change, I don't want to say path because we do say that you're on the right track. So things are coming. The horse is going up the hill. It's moving on. You don't really have to control this. And I feel like this goes right back to that Wheel of Fortune. You don't need to take control of this path that you're on. This horse already knows where it's headed. And you can just focus on your finances here. You can just focus on, this balance of having enough time to do the things that you want to do. But I feel like there's truly this focus on your money this week, as we see the Page of Pentacles coming out as well, and the Six of Pentacles. So there's this overall energy of how can I protect my finances? I feel like a lot of you have this energy going into the week of not wanting to lose your finances, but wanting it to grow. So some of you are looking into investing. Some of you are looking into side hustles. Because of this balance, or this Judgment card coming in with this balance, I feel like you're looking towards the future and you're saying, I am tired of being focused on this job, or I'm tired of being focused on these little side ventures that I'm just not interested in anymore. So there's this whole change that you're planning. You want to start setting things in motion to not have to worry about potential jobs or clocking in on certain days, because I just feel like overall you're really focused on how can I give myself more time doing the things that I want to do without risking where I'm currently at, my status at this point, my financial status at this point. You don't want to risk what you've already attained. So you're looking into how can I put my money to work for me? How can I build a better career or a better opportunity for myself down the road and bring about more balance to my life? And I just keep thinking that work-life balance. Let's go ahead and clarify that first row, please. What other messages do we have? The Ten of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords twice here. So yeah, this is definitely, you're looking for this opportunity to rest. You're looking for this opportunity to recharge because you know that something's coming over the horizon. You know that something better is coming. You can feel it in your bones here because of this foresight. You have the foresight that there's something bigger coming. The sun is coming up. There's a new dawn coming. That's why we have these Ten of Swords. You are really, I want to point out here that multiple tens, I always like to say when I see these multiple tens like this is next level. Life and in general is going to the next level. You are walking up this crest, this hill. You are getting ready to rise again. I feel like this is all about the phoenix rising. The Sagittarius is going to rise up from the ashes here, and there's going to be a turn of events with that Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like you really are focused on the financial side of things here. That even though you're on the right track, you know that great things are coming for this decision that you're making. It's almost like I get this feeling of you're just confident in where this is headed. You're confident in what is coming down the road for you because of the karmic rewards. You're like, you know what? I've put in a ton of energy into this, and I know it's going to work. I have faith in the universe this time. So that middle row, we have Page of Pentacles. And like I said, Page of Pentacles is great news. It's all about positive finances. But I always like to point out in this card, he is holding this in a defensive position. That's why I say you're trying to protect your finances. You're saying, I wouldn't mind investing or trying this new investment or, figuring out ways to make my money grow, but I don't want to lose any of it. You're very protective of your money this week. And this Six of Pentacles, again, is a message of give and take. Six of Pentacles is having the stability, the financial stability to be able to provide. And we have that scale again. So there's this big focus on balancing your checkbook, balancing your budget, and having the money necessary for the future, for what is coming. I truly feel like some of you are concerned about the future, and that's why you're looking at your finances. And I feel like others that you are positive about the future. And you're positive about what's coming because of what you've laid down in front of you, the path that you set yourself down. For those that are concerned about the future, this is a great reminder to set yourself up, to put yourself on the right track. What is it that you need to do for future self? Picture your future self and say, what do I need to do today? But yeah, I get this overall feeling of you are planning for something in the future to come up, but you're just trying to set out on how can I make sure my finances don't change for the negative? How can I be in a position to where I can help others? And I feel like that's what opens up this door with this Ten of Swords, that something comes to an end in your life because looking towards the future and saying, what path do I need to be on for that to happen? So let's clarify that middle row. Anything? What do we have? Thank you. Well, we got quite a few. I'll take the one card that came out by itself here. So we have the Ace of Swords. And this is new inspiration coming out of a fog, having that sudden realization. And I feel like that's what this Ten of Swords energy is. It's putting something to rest in your life, to move on, to move forward down this new path, to move forward towards that new dawn. This is going down the right track. We have a stairwell in this image. So you are on the right stairwell. You find the right stairs to take, the right steps to take here to move on up. This is a great card showing advancement in your life. Like I said, we are on the right track. Keep that in mind here. As we look through these cards, we're seeing that you have the foresight. You are on the right track. You have the rewards. A sincere wish will be granted. Everything is showing you to be coming into a better you over this time. It's this sudden realization that we have these two Ten of Swords coming in, that you have to put something to rest in order to move down this area. I feel like for some of you, you are putting an old venture to rest. Or some of you, you know what? Yeah, I feel like some of you are actually looking at an old venture and bringing it back to life. So I'm being corrected here. This is like a new dawn coming on an old venture. We have this Eight of Pentacles, and it's like you're suddenly getting back to work in something that you were once interested in. I feel like that's definitely an energy that's coming in. I see this image of working on something on your computer, designing something, if that makes any sense, going into some type of software package and designing. Like, I don't feel like it's the same thing over and over again. I'm getting this image of different products being created, different imagery, like you're editing something, and it's not being put out at mass. It's being put out as, or it is almost like original items are being put out at mass, if that makes any sense to you. If that, that might not resonate with everyone, obviously. But I do feel like some of you are looking towards the past, that you put something to rest. It's been laying there. It's been off to the side, sitting on a bookcase or sitting on a shelf, and now you're blowing the dust off. And you're circling back to this, and you're saying, what do I need to do What do I need to learn in order to take that next step? Let's go ahead and clarify, please. Justice again. My goodness. My goodness. Sagittarius, so much confirmation coming through in this reading. To have that Justice card jumping out twice like that, my goodness, I really love this reading. So very much bringing about that balance towards your life. And I feel like really what this is stressing here for you is, what seeds are you sowing? What are you planting in order to create that future harvest? All right, the Justice card is the card of law of attraction as well as bringing balance to your life. What are you planting in order to bring that balance to your future life, to your future self, creating that future you? What can you do today, tomorrow, the next day in order to stay on this right track? So I love this Success card coming out. I'm very hyper focused on that. And I look at this needle and thread card as well, because it's like you are threading a needle. You are going through this tight spot that most people would miss. You're getting in when the time is right. So I see a lot of imagery of that work-life balance, that you're focusing on something that you would rather focus on now. You have that time, or you're going to commit that time to that. And you're really going to perfect this. Perfecting this is what's going to allow it to be brought to market, what's going to allow it to create that future that you're looking for here. So let's go ahead and roll the dice. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. So we have numbers 8 and 20. Add them together, you have 28. And 3 and 7. Add them together, you have 10 again. So 10, very special number for you, I would say, in this reading, as well as 11 with these Justice cards. Very cool reading. I really love this messaging for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. It is completely free. I really do appreciate the support. I will see you in your next reading, my friend. Goodbye.